Hey there, Wicked Smart community. It is Chris Pree with smartrealestatecoach.com. We've got another Q&A Thursday for you. Continue to get cool questions from the associates and from you in the community. So keep them coming, please. We want to go ahead and help you out. This one says, Chris, I see you updated the owner financing contract with this language. Now, before I read the language, guys, if you're not in the QLS Home Study course, you're not seeing this contract. All of our contracts, all of our forms, all our checklists, everything are in module 11. We added that new mod to keep all of this there. And guess what? They're current. There's a lot of changes going on with COVID, a lot of things happening in the legal, in the process, and in the buyer and seller world in general. Stay plugged in. Get yourself QLS. Go to getqls.com. Side note. Okay. The language he said, now, it wasn't actually updated, but he's catching it for the first time. It says, balance of said, if this is a seller financing language in the purchase and sales, balance of said seller financing shall, check a box, be due on sale of the property, or, check a box, not be due on the sale of the property. He said, when we send out a contract, should we still check the box not due on sale, or should we check due on sale? What's the exact reason for this being in there? Here's the deal, guys. When I'm buying let's say I'm buying your home, you're my seller, and you're holding paper. I'm going to make monthly principal payments to you or whatever type of payments I'm making. There's a clause that he's referring to that lets you check off if I sell the property, the note, the underlying note that I'm giving back to the seller is due on sale, just like a bank pre-writes into their contracts, or not due on sale. Would I prefer to have not due on sale for flexibility for reasons of me trying to sell the property to a tenant buyer instead of having them as a tenant buyer if they have more of a deposit? Yes. However, and so you have more flexibility. It's like you have ways to wiggle. Now, if you have a short term, 4 years is considered to be short now. We're pushing 5, 7, 10. My building that we bought as a company is 20, okay? So if you have short terms, is it likely that you're going to turn around and sell that to a tenant buyer and increase their status to a buyer? I don't think so. But again, it does offer flexibility in the contract that you could sell it. Like you literally could sell it a day later, flip it. You could sell it a year and 1 day later so you don't get short-term capital gains. All kinds of things you could do. Now, what's reality? Reality is if I'm the seller, my attorney's not going to let you put in there not due on sale. They're just not. Their relationship is with you. So it really would depend if they have an attorney, or depend on how long your term is and what you're trying to do with the exit. Most of our properties we stay in. We will sell or finance a property to a buyer when we have a sub-2 house because there's no clock ticking. But on these deals that they're only like 4 and 5 years, it's not likely. But again, it would offer some flexibility. So just a thought. If you have other questions on this, go ahead and jot them wherever you're listening to this. Please be sure to share this with your team. Share this with people you know in real estate. And also be sure to subscribe and have people you know subscribe because there's just a plethora of information between the Deal Structure Sundays, Q&A Thursdays that we're on now, and the Monday Motivational Mondays. I mean, most recently, if you guys check out Motivational Mondays, you got a bunch of clips from Mr. Ed Millett. Look at his podcast, Max Out. Zach and I and team are starting to do some things with Ed, and you're going to see a lot of that coming your way. So don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe. Also, come hang out with us. The first, second, and third Thursdays of the month, we do a sit down or a double down, sometimes we'll call it, training. It's free and it's on Zoom. You get to come. You'll see it messaged in our emailing and our texting and sometimes our voice broadcast. But if you don't see it, email support@smartrealestatecoach.com. Get yourself registered, and let's see you on the next few Thursdays at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You'll consider it time well spent. I guarantee you that. It's myself and Zach and Nick and some of the certified coaches in the high 6 come on, and we're just there to help you. Now, the 4th Thursday is for all of you that hold QLS. And if you don't hold QLS, guys, and you're in our database, my glaringly obvious question screaming at me now is, why would you not have QLS? Sorry to be yelling from the stump, but man, oh man, our QLS program, I've sent that to some people lately in the education space, and they've said, I've never seen anything this robust. You guys have done an amazing job. I'm talking some big names, not just a student or just on our team biased, some big names. You've got to get yourself in QLS if you're not there now. GetQLS.com. GetQLS.com. Now, if you're watching these videos and you're already in QLS, what is stopping you from applying to either the 90-day Jumpstart program or the associate program, seeing that our TTFD, our time to first deal, has been reduced dramatically. The last few people in the 90-day Jumpstart had multiple deals in the 40 and 50 and 60-day range. That's fast, guys, in our niche. And you're talking about creating a decade of income. Over the next 9 months, you can create a decade of income, potentially, by being linked to the Wicked Smart community, by being linked to us in Slack, by being linked to this amazing, amazing group of people doing deals. I'll see you next week.